Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR Rivals Career Mode for part number 3. We're going to be going to Vegas today, and as I'm recording this, the game is officially released to the general public. So, hello, general public. Hopefully you're enjoying the game and all that stuff, and everything. So, to celebrate it, I guess, I don't know, I just thought it would be a good idea to, record a career mode video and get that out. So, we're going to Vegas, and they're going to Vegas this weekend too in the Cup Series. Oh, wow, what a quinky dink! So, I thought about this, and I think from here on out, we're gonna save up money to get the car 2 thing available, just so, because once that's available, then we can get more employees, and then we can get somebody for the suspension, and we can get that, and then things can snowball. And we can kind of get things kind of going a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get the arrow to 80 and then we'll wait. I'm still trying to figure that out. So we need 487,000 for that. So it might be a little bit before we get to that point. Also, I think in general it's going to take a really long time to really max stuff out, because if you look at just just upgrading departments, it's so expensive. And the other problem is too, the calendar, not the calendar, I guess the calendar, no, yeah, okay, season standings. The race payouts are really bad. You can't tell me Daytona pays $300,000 and then Auto Club pays more than Daytona. Like, Daytona is one of the biggest paying races of the year, so that doesn't make any sense. Daytona, I think in real life, is like $8 million or something. Even in the other games, usually it's always like the highest paying. So the fact that it's that low is pretty egregious. And everything else is still like in the 100,000 ranges. So getting to even like 15 million, unless we get like a big sponsor like payout per race, I mean, it's gonna take at least like 3 seasons or more to even get. I don't know. This is gonna be a long career mode. But yeah, settings, same as usual with all of our stuff. And with all that said, we'll jump into it. Before we do, big shout out to my two Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members for supporting my channel. Again, really appreciate what you guys do to bring to the table, so I can have a table to eat things. Because sometimes I'm afraid to eat because money. I don't know. That was terrible. I'm just going to jump into it. We're going into this with technically the best stuff we've ever had, so that's our plan and all that stuff. So without further ado, we'll jump into it and just try to not get last. Something that's been bugging me, and I guess it's been like this like throughout the entire crew mode, but why is it in the paint booth it is like a purple color, but then when I get in the race it's pink? Why is that? Do I got like how? I'm smelling some Motorsport Games jank throughout all this, because that's just weird. Also, the tires are blue, and then I don't understand that, because that you can't preset it to that. But I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if what the hell am what am I supposed to do to adjust that to fix that? I don't really know. That was a horrifically bad lap, and our goal time's at 33.2, and that's slightly off the goal time. Oh, call the frickin' fire department. We're on fire this weekend. 36, that's our highest qualifying spot. That's pretty impressive. It felt pretty damn slow. I really thought it was going to be last, but it was not. And Kyle Busch is on pole. Well, without further ado, we'll have Mr. Alex Hayden take it away.
The ceremonies are over, so let's head trackside and get ready to hear the command to fire engines.
Wow, that's it's so quick. Austin Cindric with issues, Alex Bowman with issues, Harrison Burton with issues, then there's snowflakes. Oh, we got layers of just badness. Well, I guess we're not going to finish last today unless they are really, I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. But either way, green flags out, we're underway here at Vegas. I don't know why I said that with like a weird accent. That was really bizarre. But we'll see. The car was so slow in qualifying I was trying to figure out if I should even shift it into 5th gear or not, but I don't know. So this is an 80 rated car. Now, from what I've done in this game at Vegas, it seems like the AI aren't as insanely OP as they once were. They're nerfed just a little bit. So I think it would be theoretically possible to do something in this race, so we're just not running last. As you can already see, we're doing stuff. I have the slider set to a 7. Maybe if the car gets a little bit better with the handling and everything, once we get more upgrades in it, maybe I'll bump go back down to like a 6 or like 1 click up from default. But so far, I mean, this is... I mean, we can certainly make do with this. I think a top 35 is... I mean, we already accomplished that goal, but... I mean, this may not be the end of the world type of race for us. Hello, BG Mcleod. And goodbye to BG Mcleod. Yeah, I mean, the only problem I think we're going to have is the pit stops. That's just been kind of the lingering issue, is even though Auto Club wasn't horrifically bad for us, but once we have to pit, that just kills us. So, I don't know, there's a couple of different upgrades to put in the car, and I don't know which one would be like the big priority. So I'm sure someone's yelling at me in the comments about that. So I'm sorry. I'm still getting comments from people being upset that I take too long to get the intro done in like the Heat 5 career mode, so you never know. But yeah, I'm kind of amazed we're doing this well. 29th on... I mean, I do have the skills spread to wide. I don't know. Maybe the tire fall off is going to really make things worse. But I mean, so far, I mean, this is going way, way better than I ever anticipated. Goes Harrison Burton to my inside. Is this the sign of the tires starting to fall off? I don't really know. I'm keeping an eye on the car status just to see what the tire temps do. It seems like it's relatively balanced. Actually, our rear end's actually, or our right rear, yeah, our right rear tire. Wow, why was that so hard for me to say? Is burning off a lot more, so that makes sense because we do have it on a bit of a looser setup or preset, so that does explain a lot. I don't know, maybe we'll make it to the end of this the green flag run, or maybe not. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So far, this is going pretty well. An epic battle for 27th is pursuing with me and Ty Dillon. I mean, I expected to be slow in the career mode and everything, and really all I wanted was just to not just run last. That was one absolutely aggravating thing with Heat 3, was even if you had like, basically if you had like the same exact car rating that I do now, if that was in like Heat 3, I would be running last, not being able to compete with anyone. Like, at least we're competing with someone. I think that might help just because there's just way more slider options to kind of work with, while Heat 3 didn't, but I mean, we're racing around, like things are happening. Maybe it's not a whole lot to some people, but to me, this is like, compared to the things I went through in Heat 3, this is still like, way better. And as you can kind of see, the AI are pretty good. Like, what makes Rivals, or this game, frustrating is, the Daytona, Auto Club, and Vegas are pretty good with the AI. Like, it's pretty standard with how these Heat games usually are with the AI and everything. But the new tracks are just horrifically bad. You can tell, like, which ones more sport games probably worked on, or 100% worked on, versus like what Monster Games and 704 did. You can just feel the quality difference. And usually, yeah, just you could just tell there's like a big difference in quality. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Not only did Cody Ware pass me, but he passed Ty Dillon. Why is Cody Ware just low-key better than average in this game? I don't know, but I'm starting to kind of feel the car fall off a bit more. So I do think the tire wear's starting to become a problem for us. So, my god, my phone's going absolutely insane. But some people are pitting. I'm going to stay out as long as I can because I don't trust the game to throw out a yellow and us being pinned a lap down or something weird. So, we're going to stretch it one more lap and then we'll pit. Pit in this lap. Looks like Cody Ware's about to do the same thing, though. certain tracks we can really just throw it into pit road. I was gonna say throw it down pit road and gain some time, but that really didn't work. All right, no big deal. I want to try right sides. We gotta try to do something to gain some time on pit road because we're just so slow. Even then, we'll still probably lose time just taking rights. It's an 11-second stop. I don't know if we actually gained or lost time throughout all that. I guess we'll see. Okay, we did gain a tiny bit because I see Cody Ware and Bubba Wallace back there. So I think it was a net gain, a slight net gain. And we're just going to be very slow getting up through the gears. So, no, maybe not. Okay, it's a little bit better than I thought. Oh, slightly better, but... Well, I guess we'll see what the right side tires are going to do. If it's going to give us like any sort of net gain positions on track or what exactly. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Somebody's blowing up. That green smoke? What the... What the f... That's weird. Is that like window... That's weird. I need a dose of comment section help on that one. I don't understand why it's green. Well, I guess to answer everyone's question, taking right side tires doesn't really seem to help us. I mean, we're just about back to where we were running before, so it's not even really like much of a gain. Kyle Busch is about to start lapping people, but we have a pretty good buffer over him, so I don't think we got to worry about it. Yeah, I mean, we're well above our goal position. I don't know if it works in this game the same way with the other heat games, where if you already accomplish your goal, you'll get like bonus money. Like you'll get the extra 41,000. You get top 35, or after you accomplish it. I don't know, but either way, I think we'll just finish up stage 1 in 29th, and yeah, I mean, that's good. That's fine with me. Alright, 29th in stage 1. That seems to be about where we'll be able to run. Bowman and... Oh yeah, I forgot. Bowman's snowflake in this race, and Brad, I guess, DNF'd. Well, we're going to pit just like everyone else, and we're going to go back to last. We'll up the tape. Maybe that'll do something. We'll do anything just to get like a slight edge on on this car. But back to last we go. Timmy Hill gets the free pass. And with that, stage 2 will be underway. I think it's going to be 17 laps if I had to guess. But another wild thing is that stage went green. It's starting to become like a trend where stage 1 goes green, stage 2 then has the yellows, and stage 3 has some yellows too. So I don't know if that's just a coincidence or what exactly, but it's definitely an interesting little like tidbit of information. And for now, we got by Cindric, so that's kind of neat. Anyone else got to worry about? Yeah, Timmy Hill. JG Ellie's a lap down, so we don't got to really worry about him. But I guess we'll just kind of, I don't know, just relax for a bit and just, I guess, kind of wait for us to catch someone or have something happen, because we're going to be kind of by ourselves for a little bit in terms of like on-track positions. Caught up to this pack of cars of Biffle, Todd Gilliland, and Kaz Gralla. I think we'll be able to pass them or do something with them, so... Oh, hit Biffle there a little bit, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. But yeah. It just seems like a top 30 is about all this car can do, which is way better than what I was expecting going into this, so that's still a big, pretty, big net positive. We're gonna get by Kaz Gralla here, and then Todd Gilliland's our next one up. I'm just thinking just the logistics of this career mode, like, with how little the purse payouts are, it's gonna take forever. Oh, that's a yellow. Okay, oh my god. Oh, that's that. Truex, with problems, I think. Well, we're gonna pit. Because then we can make it to the end in the stage. I mean, I don't know what the AI are gonna do, but there is a chance. There's a chance we can BS some stage points if it goes green like the rest of this way. So that's going to be another really interesting layer to this race. But there you go. See, like, we have a yellow in stage 2, but stage 1 goes green. I don't know why that's like just a trend now. So we got about 9 laps to go in stage 2, and obviously we're good to make it on fuel to the end. The only other question is, what about the rest of the field? Also, why is Truex having such a hard time getting around us scrubs? That it shouldn't even be a problem. So that's really weird. Also, Kamikazegames has hood damage, but he's still... He probably got that during the caution like sequence menu thing came up, so maybe the damage doesn't affect him. I don't even know if the AI have that same type of logic. I can't remember, but... Yeah. Cindric's there in 32nd, being slow. And, oh god, Truex, it's like, it's not... You don't have to do that to get the spot. It's like, it should not even be a problem for you to get by us, but you're making it be a problem. So I'm sorry that you're just having such a hard time. They had to just throw out all your anger and just salt at me. It's not my problem. That little bit of grill tape helped. Okay, Timmy Hill does have damage. I don't know if that really affects him or anything, but the grill tape does help. We could probably go a little bit more on it because we're not really maxing out. I think we can max around 255, so still got about another 20 degrees to kind of mess around with, so we could probably add more to it. Which, then again, that brings up another question, is these cars don't need grill tape, so why is that a thing? That doesn't exist anymore. Oh, another yellow. Well, everybody's pitting. I think we're just going to have the big balls move to just stay out with however many laps left we have to go. We got a couple of moving chicanes of, well, me and Gralla, but Truex is going to probably... He might actually cheese a stage win, but we're going to stay out. We're just going to throw some different strategy. I don't think we're going to get stage points out of it, but it's worth a shot. Maybe somehow we can pull a miracle out. Oh, it's only going to be 2 laps, so then... Shit, it might be possible to do something. We're going to lead our first laps, I think, but it was under yellow. So that's going to be another just interesting stat to throw into my driver's career. That was actually a pretty good start. Wow. Oh, there goes our horsepower. It's starting to kind of kick back in now. This car is so slow. I wonder if staying in 4th gear... it probably wouldn't be a good idea because it might bump... Yeah, there goes our oil temps. So. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Okay, this... We're holding our own. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. My God, Kyle Busch just flew. Alright, fair enough. Well, I mean, I'm just going to hold the bottom, or the middle lane, or whatever. I'm not going to try to do anything crazy here. I know they're faster. I'm not going to risk DNFing myself for that. But it looks like we're going to get some kind of stage points after all this. Yeah, wow. Alright, no, that was... Alright, though, that was actually a net positive then. A very big net positive. I will happily take that. Wow. Yeah, we're going to pit. That makes the most sense. Same with Truex. He's going to pit too. What about Kamikazegames? Didn't he pit? I don't know. I guess he didn't. Welcome BJ Mcleod to the lead lap. And now we're back here with Truex, who hopefully can rebound because... No, that's another car at DNF, I think. Yeah, another one's down pit road. Interesting. So, 24 laps to go. It is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be basically one pit stop from here. The only other problem is if it does go green the whole way, I mean, we're going to lose a lot of time just from the pit stop, but I'll be shocked if it actually goes green the whole way as it's scheduled. With how this game is, you just never know. I mean, I guess I would know, but then again, Daytona went caution-free at the end, so, like, the whole stage, which blew my damn mind. So who knows? We upped a little bit more on the grill tape, so we have a bit more, a little more speed. Again, makes no sense how that works, because, like I said, these cars don't have grill tape, so how's that possible? Hersman guy did something behind me. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just kind of cruise for a little bit, just kind of see how things shake up. We'll get to the inside of Bowman here for position. That sounds really just bizarre to even say, but that's just the reality of the situation. He's a snowflake this week. And same with Cindric. I think we should be able to get by him. Look at us try to make a pass on the high side, man. Look, we're just setting the world on fire. I mean, we're going to get the draft from Truex. Maybe that's going to do something. It did something. I don't think it was a whole lot, but it definitely did something. And we clear Cindric. Yes, we can. Oh my god, we passed a Hendrick car and a Penske one. Granted, it was on their off week, but that's still pretty. That makes me feel happy. Try to pass our bro Biffle here, who helped us out at Auto Club by bump drafting us forever. And I mean, it looks like we're gonna try to make the pass on him. And clear. Yes, we can. Alright, beautiful. And now we'll try to catch Todd Gilliland. It might take us a couple laps, but I'll try. The inside Todd Gilliland for 31st. Yeah, it seems like we're lacking in the straights, but in the corners, that center, oh, that little bit of speed. I don't know if it's because they just have to let up a lot more than what I do. I don't know, but it's our money making spot, is that specific part of the track. And I was gonna try to make the pass to Timmy Hill, but I just botched that corner, so we'll have to try it again in turn 1. Yeah, the car's not, like, as far as handling is concerned, not too bad. I think as the run goes on, once we get through like the second half of the fuel run, I think it does start to fall off a bit more, which makes sense because we're not really we don't really have the best stuff. Oh, we gave Timmy Hill a bump. Look out! We just gave all of our speed into his ass. What little we had of this car, it went to him. There goes some people down pit road. I'm a little anxious to do that just in case something weird happens. No, it is honestly a really good strategy call. I just don't trust the game, so we'll stay out. Maybe 2 more laps just to be extra safe. I mean, we're gonna lose spots anyways, no matter what, just because our pit crew's slow. So I don't know. I'm worried. I feel like this really could hurt our race if it goes green away, just because our pit crew is too damn slow. I think it's time to go down pit road. Everybody else went down pit road, so I don't think it's gonna be much of a problem pitting now. Yeah, I'm just worried. I just got a bad feeling about this. I almost hit Hamlin. That would have been embarrassing. 45. Perfect. 4 tire stop out and away, and just pray we don't go back to last, or like the last car in the lead lap, essentially. Hey, an 18.9. That's about 3 seconds faster than the other stops, so. Alright, I mean, it helps. And it looks like we're going to cycle out just about where we're running, maybe a little bit worse. I think we're running about like 31st or 32nd, not sure. That's pretty good. I expected so much worse. 34th? I can live with that. We cop to this micro pack of Bowman and BJ Mcleod, and yes, you are hearing that right. BJ Mcleod is outrunning Alex Bowman. And it looks like Chase Elliott's about to lap us pretty soon, so that's going to be one less lap we got to deal with in the race, but at the same time, that could be very, very costly if it happens at the worst time and you don't get any more spots because of the terribly timed yellow, but, you know, I'm not thinking about that yet. Yeah, we're going to get by Bowman here, use the draft and Mcleod here to get to 32nd. 8 laps to go. I think after Mcleod, that might be all we'll be able to get, but who knows? We did pit. Oh god. Oh god. Hi, Chase. Sorry, you're getting held up by us, by us scrubs. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm giving you all the room. You can go 3 wide if you want. He just refuses. He just wants to lose this race. Is that Stenhouse? Stenhouse is going for the lead. What the what? Oh my god, they're just stacking up. I'm sorry, I'm just running my line. Blame BJ Mcleod. He has so much room and he just refuses to go up high. And okay, never mind. Chase Elliott got back to lead. That was what we're about to be in some like end time scenarios there, but it worked itself out somehow. And Chase finally goes to the high side, same with Stenhouse. And I guess 32nd is all we're going to be able to pull out of this car. Uh-oh, look out. We got a run on Biffle, but so does Chastain in 3rd. Oh, he tried. I'm sorry. I got my own race to battle, or got my own battle to race. Well, I can't even say it right. I'm sorry. I mean, this could be a difference between getting a part and not getting a part if I don't get my Biffle. So you never know. Here we go. Look at that run on the high side. Oh my god, the freaking corner speed. We're gonna lose it all in the straightaway. Oh, maybe not. Oh, clear him. Hell yeah. We'll get to 31st. Okay, now I think this is all we're gonna be able to kind of get out of the car. Biff will try to do something there, but it wasn't enough. White flags out for the leaders. And more lead lap cars we're gonna be holding up. So sorry to Kyle, but you know, go to the high side. I'm not really trying to impede or anything. There you go. So yeah, we got to worry about Biffle, but it looks like we're gonna be fine. I don't know why me and Biffle are just we're always by each other. It's adorable. There goes Austin Dillon, so he'll probably get by me. So. Oh no, we'll block him. All right, I'll take a 31st. Way better than what I was expecting. And that went green the whole way. This game is surprising me with the way things keep playing out. It's almost like I can't predict it anymore. That's really unfortunate. But hey, when it went green, that was nice. Sometimes it's nice to just have things play out. I don't know why the game said 30th. I don't know why the position. They can't even do the positions right. Like, how do you? Weird things like that blow my mind of how like they slip through the cracks. Take a look at the finishing results. A lot of people got put. Yeah. So 26 on lead lap. That was Austin Dillon 26. He wasn't even for position of, like, he wasn't even racing anyone. All right, well, never mind. Oh, Kurt. Oh God, 21st. Cody. Why? How is Cody Ware in frickin' 9th? Same with Noah Gragson. What? Oh God. Okay. Well, there's the yellow with Truex. And that's our first. I think. Well, Hamlin might be just very injured, but that might be our first fatality in the series. Our first in-canon potential fatality. That was. And I guess it DNF'd Gralla because he didn't race after that. So I don't know if that was just a coincidence or I don't know. It happened. It's very coincidental. There's a race earnings 173,000 for finishing 31st, not 30th, and merch payout was 6,000. 236,000. Still pretty good. I was about to say the DeWalt thing. One of those weird, like, creative decisions. Like, wouldn't it just make sense to have, like, I don't know, like a white box or something so, you know, when you have a race or just anything in general that has a sponsor that has, like, a black background with a black sponsor so it doesn't just, like, I don't know, it's just, like, can't see it. It's just weird. But yeah, 236,000, that's pretty good. We're 19th in the playoff standings, so we are out of it, which is no one's surprised about that. We did get a couple stage points, so that's kind of neat. And Chase Elliott's now our point leader. He has 2 wins on the season. And Kurt's still 10th, so good job, Kurt. McDowell's up there, so... Yeah, well, I guess with that, there's not a whole lot else to look at. Bubba with the fastest lap, that doesn't make sense. That's been a thing since, like, Heat 2. Kyle Busch dominated, led 47 of the 67 laps. Was unable to win it. So... yeah, that's kind of funny. And that poor car is still pluming smoke back there. That's funny. Oh, man. I guess, are we racing in like a... I don't know, like a nuclear apocalypse or something after the Rona? Like, I don't know what the lore behind that explanation is, but... yeah, sure. Cody Ware was just on the move. He was just an absolute beast this weekend. So I'll give us 252,000. What will our car rating stuff be? I mean, we didn't even get any car indicator stuff coming up. Smooth driving. Thank you. I appreciate that. And with that, We don't get, like, any extra... That kind of sucks. We don't get any extra potential, like... Maybe I'm thinking of another game. Maybe that's why I'm thinking that. I don't know. Ooh, a new contract's available. Sure, we'll look at them. Throughout the season, contract options will be available. Alright. As long as you currently meet all the team requirements, open contract slot. Alright. Well, I don't think this really matters to us all too much. I mean, we got Beard that wants us front row, which I feel like 2-star for front row is a little bit harsh. I would not consider them a 2-star team anymore. I mean, colleague. How is colleague a 2-star team? I don't know. Some of his ratings are weird. But it looks like all the options are. Oh, look, 3-star. Hey. We'll go with that, sure. Why not? I should have looked at all my options first and then selected, but to be fair, I think it'll be kind of funny if we ever wanted to run just the funny idea of just booting Ty Dillon out. I will take a 3-star ride versus a 4-star just to screw Ty Dillon over. So you know what? That's my explanation. That's my reasoning. It's nice we got a 4-star offer though. That's pretty good. If we ever wanted to run like a full team or a full season in like I was thinking about that. I wasn't sure what to do for the career mode. Should I run my own team or should I just run for someone else for the first season and then I don't know. I mean, if I was going like a 200% in like the full like character of Kyoko, like what would she do? She would probably go with like some other team and bank. She would be very smart with it. I'm not. I try. I can never live up to her like god tier awesome expectations. But yeah, I could have done that in the spirit of her, but I didn't. So that's my fault. Anyways, after all the rambling, next up we got Phoenix. Now this one I'm horrified about because ever since like Heat 4, Phoenix has been basically impossible on a default setup. So that could be a very easy bonus race. Like we will just like go through that very quickly just to get to Atlanta because that at least because I don't have any expectations for Phoenix. I can't expect that going well for us. I think what I'll do is I'll upgrade the aero and suspension at some point. Like one at a time, obviously. And then after that, well, then we'll save our money to get this chassis, which will be 1.6 million, which will probably take us a long time. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We might have enough after Phoenix to potentially get like an 80 on the aero. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll be going into this with, well, it's going to be a mismatch penalty for that, so that's going to kind of suck. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any high hopes for it. It's probably going to be pretty bad. But you never know. So, I guess with that, I guess we'll wrap up this episode. There's not a whole lot else to look at. Big shout out to my tier 3 Patreon supporters of Reynolds, Kamikazegames, Dave Farn, Champ 15, NASCAR.org, Bailey Carey, Golf Gear 100, EmilioBebzer, Mansfield 1986, Mark Harman, and Akbar Fan 5556 for support. Again, I really appreciate what you guys do for the channel every single month. It does mean a lot. Always freaking awesome. So thank you so much for doing what you guys do. It's pretty damn cool. So I really appreciate it. And with that, this will conclude today's episode. It's gonna take a long time to get everything. So I guess that's gonna be good because I mean this is the only series in this game, so it would make sense for this to be, have it not be too easy to get through stuff. So I don't know. It's the other thing I'm worried about too is just how long it's gonna take to get stuff. But I was looking at this off camera, and I mean the potential sponsor offers. I don't know what we currently have, like payout per race thing, but all these I think are way better than what we were currently getting. So yeah, I don't know if we can get to the top 25 in points unless we can kind of get like a BS win at a track that like the AI is really easy at, like Atlanta or Coda or something. But I don't know. I mean, even if we just get a win and BS our way into the playoffs, I mean, we'll definitely be able to get one of those options. So, I don't know. I don't know. That's it. So with that, that'll do it for me. I'll see you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.